pulling up at 400 miles an hour. He now calls them into short diamond from 955 feet wide. The jets now collapse to be around 6 feet apart as they reach 6,000 feet and form our trademark Diamond 9 shape. The jet slowing down to about 150 miles an hour at the apex of that loop. At the front of the formation, you hear his voice is Red 1, Squadron Leader David Montenegro. In his second year as the team's leader, he is a former Hawk instructor and Tornado F3 air defence pilot. He first joined the Red Arrows in 2009, leaving in 2011 as the leader of the Synchro pair. He went to then fly the Tucano, teaching basic fast jet training before rejoining last year as Red 1. Front right now, some smoke is on as the 3 aircraft on each wing drop back to form the shape of the space shuttle. They'll soon be descending to 300 feet, building the speed up to around 350 to 400 miles an hour as they get ready to fly the shuttle roll. All 9 jets now rolling towards us, going upside down, 2,500 feet, with the jets only 6 to 8 feet apart at 400 miles an hour. The front of the right-hand wing of shuttle is the first of our 2 new pilots. 4 Tornado. 6 of the 9 display pilots 6 feet away will have his jet in the right place, so very difficult shape to fly. This is Swan. Once again upside down at 2,500 feet. The jet 6 feet apart at 400 miles an hour in that big Vixen shape. The jet on the far right as we look at it tail on is smoke jets of Jippo. They're currently flying their aircraft at around 1,400 feet. They're turning the aircraft back towards us, so they stop. Who's the leader of the Synchro pair? He's Flight Lieutenant Steve Morris. He's in his 4th and final year as a Red Arrows pilot. He started off as a Hawk instructor. Let's have a huge patriotic round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. pilots, they're pitching up to fly an aileron roll manoeuvre, essentially a full... Here in the skies above the Royal International Air Tattoo. Now the Red Arrows officers are very lucky to be joined by all of their wives and partners here at the Air Tattoo this weekend. It's the best part of the season for us. So we would like to dedicate this to Ange, Laura, Michelle, Leanne, Monica... Getting very dizzy with the red smoke on is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Mike Bowden. Mike's in his second year with the team. He's a former Hawk instructor. They moved on to the Reds 8 and 9 are matching them directly underneath. Keep your cameras ready for mirror. Have a lot of rudder in to swing them out like a pendulum as they enter a line astern right-hand turn. Normal sides, so the smoke goes off, and we're going to do it like this. This is the slalom.
Ah, bah, j'espère bien en même temps. Un petit souvenir.
Back to their normal sides in battle. The jets are around 20 feet apart in this shape.
Un petit souvenir passage du F-35 pour Elia.
Monty calls tightening, so he pulls to around 3.5 to 4G with some red, white and blue smoke on in battle, with now the odd numbers on the left and the even numbers on the right where they belong. Pulling 6G, remember the pilots are working hard to fight the G-force, crossing 3 times. They swap their smoke colour at the back from red to blue and vice versa. As they come around the front, ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for the synchro pair. You've been watching the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows! Breakouts and slow down as they climb to 700 feet, slowing down to about 200 miles an hour, which is the limiting speed for the undercarriage. You can now see on each jet the gear is being lowered. The flap is coming down and they're turning now finals. Red 1 at the front. Just as we fly our formations with the odds on the left, the evens on the right, we're going to do the same as we land on the runway. The odd-numbered pilots will land on the left, the even-numbered pilots will land on the right. So the front will be Red 1, and you'll see he will put a puff of smoke out as he touches down. That gives the following aircraft an idea of what the drift is doing, and therefore what the jet wash and wake turbulence is doing, so that the guys that are downwind of that can then affect their landing pattern to cater for it. So he'll put some smoke out. You will see that it will drift with today's strong winds from our right to left, so the pilot's left to right, which is a left wind, and that means that the pilots who are flying on the left-hand side, landing on the left of the runway, will fly a shallow stack. So there goes the smoke. The odd numbers fly a shallow stack, the even numbers fly a steep stack to then punch through that wake turbulence as they touch down. So that's Red 1 down, Red 2 shortly following, and then they'll be landing with 2,000 foot intervals. They'll be stopping and being the exit point down by the fire engines at Point Charlie, and they'll be clearing the runway ready for the Typhoon to come and land afterwards. Well, this year it's the Air Training Corps' 75th anniversary.